Hello everyone, to Lockhart Plays Pokemon Leaf Green Nuzlocke Challenge. I am Lockhart, and I'm here to bring you this wonderful, fun little game. I know I said that I might be doing this in a bit of a kind of first-person and character perspective, but I tried that a couple times, I did a lot of things, and at the end of it, it was a lot of work, and I really wasn't satisfied with what I was getting. So, I guess if you're really curious at what the result is, leave a comment asking, and I might post a little sample video. But it really wasn't good, so I'm just going to do this the normal way. I'm going to commentate as we play along and try to be fun and witty and all that sort of stuff that I'll maybe succeed at, or maybe not. And anyway, I'll just have some fun playing Pokemon. So, we have some tutorial stuff here. Pokemon Leaf Green and Fire Red were very heavy on the tutorial. In the world which you are about to enter, you will embark as a grand adventure with you as a hero. Speak to people and check. Yeah, this is your basic RPG checklist. But we've played this before. Everyone's played Pokemon before, right? We know this. We're gonna meet our good friend, Professor Oak. Hello there. Oh, it's nice to meet you too. I'm happy to be in the world of Pokemon. Oak. Pokemon Professor Oak? I see. Yes, Pokemon. I hear there's over 150 of them. Yes. As for yourself, you study Pokemon. Well, I suppose that sounds a very broad field that you must be very skilled at to do. Myself? Well, I like playing video games and... Oh, you mean basic. I'm a boy. Yes, my name. I think I know what a good name is. We're going to go with Sojourn. It was a nice suggestion there, and I quite like it. It has a good traveling spirit to it, I think. Not being in one place too long, just kind of staying at one place and another, and yes, my name is Sojourn. And we'll be doing that as we capture Pokemon. Ah, the grandson, the rival. Throughout the ages... and Oak shows the first signs of Alzheimer's. Why, of course, your grandson's name is Gary. Also known as Douchebag or Dick or any other multiple insulting names in various games. Because isn't it wonderful how you can name your rival? I think they stopped doing that in some of the newer ones because everyone just would name their rival these insulting things. So... we wake up, we've just apparently been playing on our NES, probably good old Legend of Zelda, and it's time to change our options. Text speed fast, stereo, just because I don't know if it'll do anything. Nope, I think it did actually. It sounds different to me. And we're going to withdraw the emergency potion. Which of course we have. Despite having Pokemon, we have a potion. I think there's some purpose for humans too, you know, if I made a little sniff or something with that. And our mother. Yes, all boys do leave home someday, usually after graduating high school at the age of 18 or something, but we're going to do it at 11 years old. That's right, it's 11, not 10. I went back and checked my original Pokemon Blue and Red notebooks. So, we're heading to Professor Oak's lab. Hi there, Gary. Where's Professor Oak? So he's not around. Okay. Well, these scientist fellows, they look like his age. They should know where he is, right? So you don't know where he is? How about you, miss? You, miss. Yes, he doesn't look like much at all. Looks like someone you would meet as a greeter at a Walmart or something like that. Anyway, enough dilly-dallying around. We all know what we have to do. Risk our lives and walk into the wilderness to be attacked by wild Pokemon, only to be stopped by our hero, Professor Oak. Ah, good old Sam Oak. That's right, I remember his first name. And he's going to give us free Pokemon. Yay! If only it was that easy in real life to get something like a driver's license. Just like, start by riding your bike into oncoming traffic and it's like, oh wait, no, you can't do that. You need a car, otherwise you'll die. Here, have a license and a car. Nah, that's not a very good comparison. I'm sorry, am I going too fast through these? I kind of assume that everyone knows who he says, that he was a serious Pokemon trainer, but now in his old age he only has 3 left. I don't know how being old equates to having less Pokemon. Maybe it's like, again, a restriction on driver's license. Some people have to drive with prescription lenses. In the Pokemon world, you can only have 3 Pokemon, and must slowly give the rest of yours away to young kids. So we're going to go with Squirtle. I always liked Squirtle. Squirtle's kind of my favorite, and I'm happy the votes kind of swung that way. And since it is a water type, and is going to be awesome, we are going to give it an awesome nickname. He is going to be Poseidon. The, oh, nope. No capitals for you. There we go. The King of the Seas. Or water Pokemon. Am I spelling it right? Yeah, that looks okay. And Gary, being the advantageous person, it's not like he really is being a douchebag or something like that. Because, I mean, what do we do when we face a gym? We pick the opposite type Pokemon. So as a rival, he's just picking the opposite type Pokemon. It's basic knowledge. So, we're going to have our first fight, and hopefully not die, because this would be a very short Let's Play. And Professor Oak is doing a tutorial along the way. That's a little annoying. I remember back in the day, when there wasn't many tutorials in games, they expected you to read the instruction books. Well, I suppose it's not true. Some did have tutorials in them quite a bit back, actually. I think the Final Fantasy series basically had tutorials back since 4? Anyway, we're just going to keep tackling at this. If for some reason he happens to score a critical hit, we will use a potion to cure us up. Yes, 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 but we appear to be superior. Faster, stronger, better defense, some combination of those. That has given us our natural superior right to level up. I'm actually kind of surprised that he started with 19 hit points instead of 20. I'm usually used to them starting with 20, but that's fine. Poseidon will get up there very fast. And no, Gary, it's not that you picked the wrong Pokemon. It's that you suck. And we get our prize money. I remember in the original it being more prize money than $80. But I suppose they decided that Gary wasn't that rich. You say smells later, but in that battle kind of proved that you're the one who stinks. So, now we will have a quick rest up, because I think Poseidon is a little bit injured. Oh, no, he isn't. He got healed back to full. That's awesome. So we don't even have to say goodbye to our mom. We are just going to head straight into the wilderness, heading for Viridian City. Isn't it wonderful, folks? Oh, no, yeah, that's right. I was going to try and get, check out Gary's house, but anyway, you, mister, what do you have to say? He works at a Pokemon Mart. It's a part of a convenient chain selling all sorts of items, and we should visit him in Viridian City. And we get free stuff. Free stuff is always awesome. You seem to get a lot of free stuff in Pokemon games. I'm actually really surprised I haven't run into wild Pokemon. I was going to say I don't intend to start the Nuzlocke challenge proper until I actually get Pokeballs, because I think it's a little silly to not allow it just because you have to go through the grass and it's almost impossible not to have a random encounter. And it's just not possible to catch Pokemon. I think I said not possible too many times there. But who's counting? Rather nice, easy, simplistic battle with a Pidgey. That Pidgey could have been ours, but we don't have any Pokeballs. Fortunately, we will be endowed with some Pokeballs very soon. As soon as we get to that delicious, delicious PokeMart. Yes. But maybe we'll stop by a Pokemon Center first. It's always good to heal up. Hello, Nurse Pinkhair. I would like you to heal my Pokemon back to perfect health. Thank you. With your glowy light machine there. Do any of you have anything interesting to say? I said interesting, not common sense. You, sir. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Again, interesting, not common sense. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That's very nice. You know, it would make the game a lot more interesting if you, say, did have to pay money each time you use the Pokemon Center. And I don't see why you couldn't do that. Oh, well, of course. It's my Isle of Pallet Town cap, isn't it? That gave me away. I met with Professor Oak this morning. His order came in, huh? Ooh. Oh, we got something in your key items box. And you won't sell me equipment, will you? Of course not. So, while we're on the way back, let's take a look at Professor Oak's parcel, shall we? Open it up. Let's see, there's a Pokeball in here. It's kind of purplish, has an M on it. I'm sure that's not important. We can put it back in there. And what's this underneath, huh? Ooh. Tentacula on, schoolgirl trainer action. Oh, naughty, naughty professor. Tentacula? Tentacula? Tentacruel? Something. Professor Oak's a pervert. We all know it. He keeps asking young children, are you a boy or are you a girl? Can you prove it to me? Maybe not. But anyway, here's his parcel of some weird purple Pokeball and questionable magazines. Yes. His parcel. Yes. Yeah, it's just the Pokeball in there, sure. And right on cue, Mr. Smelly. And we're going to be given the most amazing invention. And considering how many of them are given out, it's kind of surprising you can't just buy them in some of the larger centers. Our Pokedex. That, it's really not that useful. I guess, well, I suppose it is useful for finding Pokemon to see what areas they're in. The more important thing is we got our 5 Pokeballs right now. But yes, the Pokedex, it's a good challenge, but that is not the challenge we're on. We're on the Nuzlocke challenge, which is survival, so that we can beat the Elite Four. And I'm sorry, was I supposed to be paying attention, Professor? Sure, something about a great undertaking history. What? You want to do all the Pokedex looking for yourself? Sure, go ahead. I'll try and beat the gyms in Elite Four. And with that, let's go talk to Gary's hot sister. I'm sure she's much nicer and more generous than Gary. Oh, Daisy. Isn't that nice? His own grandchildren think he's lazy. Again, I might be going through those too fast. I don't know. Oh, I gotta slow down. But I'm so excited because now we get to catch our first Pokemon. Sorry, Poseidon. But you were given to me, not caught. So we just have to walk through this tall grass that gets leaves all over us. And it really? No Pokemon? None at all? There we go. And it's a Rattata. Level 3 female Rattata. Alright. So, let's give it a tackle. Soften it up a bit. Oh, that's fine. We can give it another little love tap. Or miss. I mean, you don't want to make them faint. Better a miss than a crit, right? Alright. There we go. Now, we're going to have someone join our team. Isn't it a magical moment, everyone? Do. Click. Haha. Rattata was caught. Bites anything when it attacks. Small and very quick, it is a common sight in many places. Excellent, the mouse Pokemon. And of course, we will give a nickname. I believe this was suggested as a female trainer name, but I quite like it. So, I did not mean to hit that button. Okay, that's good. I didn't mess up the naming. So we're going to name it Peregrine. I think that's a nice name. It is. I think it's a female name, despite I looked some stuff up. Did I do that right? Peregrine? Peregrine? Sure. Excellent. So we got. Oh, I didn't take out. You know what? I will do a quick run through of their stats and stuff at the end of this episode, which will probably be somewhat soon. I think we're going to try and catch one more Pokemon on the route to the side there. We have a Pidgey here, but unfortunately we've already caught our one Pokemon, so you must die, my friend. And get more experience for Poseidon, so that he can reign over the seas of Kanto. Now this would be one of those horrible moments where the Pidgey survived and gave a crit tackle to Poseidon, knocking him out. But that didn't happen. And we learned Bubble, which means we pretty much automatically win against the next gym, but don't tell anyone that, especially Brock, or he might like get an electric type Pokemon or something. So we're now in... Oh, that's not the town sign. Yes, 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 we know all that. We're now back in Viridian City, the Yellow City or something. But we're going to heal our Pokemon first. And then we're going to take a trip to the side and see what we can catch. Honestly, I'm kind of hoping to catch a Nidoran here, either male or female, because I'm honestly a big fan of Nidoqueen or Nidoking. Yes, I do have Pokemon. I know, isn't technology wonderful? Wait, what did I just say? I totally said what the fat guy in Palatine said, sorry, husky guy. So we're on Route 22, and there's a little patch of grass here. And what Pokemon will we find here? And we are getting a Spearow, a level 5 female Spearow. Alright, so... Well, let's try Bubble. I don't think it'll kill it yet. Maybe. I want to see how Bubble is. Oh yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So it's lowering our attack. That's alright too. We'll give another Bubble. Just try and soften it up again for that eventual Pokeball capture. Ooh, it hits hard though. You know what? It's level 5. That's probably all I need to do. I really don't want to risk anything more for Poseidon. Now the question will be what to name it. I think I have a good name. It's a Spearow, and now this might not be the best name for a Spearow, but there's a name of a NPC in one of the RPGs run. So anyway, Spearow, a tiny Pokemon, eats bugs in grassy areas. It has to flap its short wings at high speed to stay airborne. Very good. I'm going to call it Spivvy, because I think that is a fitting name for a Spearow somewhat. Spivvy. Excellent. Alright, and with that, we'll head back to our Pokemon Center, heal up. And... Actually, no, we'll hit the PokeMart first. Actually, we'll grab this item here first. Because there's always an item behind here. Another potion, which will be really good to have because I'm not going to have many of them. And I'm going to have to use them really sparingly. And I don't know. I'm kind of wondering if I'm going to break that rule in the end before the Elite Four, because yeah, that's like 4 tough battles in a row. So anyway, so I can buy 1 Pokeball, 1 potion, 1 antidote, precious antidote, and 1 paralyze heal. I don't usually use paralyze heals, but I mean, if I'm limiting myself to buying 1 of everything, I might as well buy 1 of everything just so I don't forget. So, I can pretty much never step back into that PokeMart again. Nice knowing it. And with that, we're going to head to the Pokemon Center, heal up, and I think that'll be it for now. Excellent. Thank you. The glowing light heals my Pokemon well. Alright, so at a final tally, we have Poseidon, a naive nature. Torrent, yes, very good. Oops. Peregrine, a calm nature. Oh, isn't that nice? Stats are working. Guts, ups attack of suffering. We have tackle and tail whip. And Spivvy, rash nature. Yes, that fits the name, I think. Good starting attack and speed. Keen Eye prevents loss of accuracy, which means that is going to be wonderful against the many Pidgeys and whatnot. All those sand attack things. Alright, so that's what we have for now. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, give it a thumbs up or subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Please leave future potential nicknames in the comments below. I believe going forward, we're going to be going to Viridian Forest and all those other routes where there's Caterpies and Weedles and potentially Pikachus and Pidgeys and anything like that. So if you just have a good name idea, just post below, male or female, because I'm alright, but I like naming things. What do you guys think? So with that, I will see you guys next time. Bye for now.